Welcome to the Zebra Influencer Series. In this episode, we feature one of Zebra's innovative technology partners, Aruba, a Hewlett-Packard enterprise company. They're known for enabling secure connections anywhere. Like you, I'm curious to know what they know. In case we have not had the pleasure of meeting, I'm Allie Bennett, a project manager at Zebra Technologies. And in my role as your host, I will ask the questions that you want the answers to. You're in the right place if you're interested in operating more effectively by making connections anywhere. My guest is the Director of Business Development and Strategic Partnerships at Aruba, Tim Van Evenhoven. He is responsible for technology partnerships at Aruba, including their strategic partnership with Zebra. Tim, for those who may not know, what does Aruba do?
Hey, Allie. Thank you for the opportunity. So Aruba provides secure enterprise connectivity. So this could include Wi-Fi, a wired infrastructure, software-defined networking or SD-WAN to connect enterprises that have multiple geographic locations, for example. So it's the access points that you see on the ceiling. They look like little flying saucers. And then the switches that are usually they're in the networking room. So this provides our Zebra customers the connectivity that they require in order to deliver the business outcomes that they're trying to provide to their customers. So this could be secure voice connectivity in a warehouse or in a retail store. This could be enabling a nurse to do scanning of bracelets to verify that they have the proper medication, or using RFID barcode scans, for example.
Can you tell us what sets Aruba apart from other network vendors?
Well, all networking vendors provide basic connectivity, and the major difference from Aruba is that we've been named a leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for wired and wireless networking infrastructure for 16 consecutive years. We're very focused on interoperability with other vendors. This allows our customers to choose the best-in-class solutions and doesn't lock them into a particular vendor. We offer our Edge Services platform, which we call ESP. So this enables our customers to reliably deliver those business outcomes, leveraging AI and machine learning whenever possible to simplify the life for the IT team. So access points aren't just for connecting laptops and tablets anymore. From Aruba's point of view, they've really turned into IoT platforms. So we're able to allow our customers to connect a whole host of IoT devices. And then we have a robust ecosystem with partners like Zebra that help our customers deliver those particular use cases. And all of this is done with a focus on network security.
It sounds like Aruba and Zebra are an unbeatable combination. Could you tell us why?
Yeah, Ali, it's really exciting that both of our companies have invested in this partnership. So it really is a better together story for our mutual customers. Because if we're behind the scenes doing our job, people don't even notice, and the Zebra devices have the connectivity that they need almost magically to deliver the business outcomes that they're focused on. So because of this investment, we've taken our partnership beyond just interoperability, and we've done a large number of joint developments together. So one example is when we recognize that traffic coming from a Zebra device is a voice-related call, Aruba can prioritize that maybe over something that's not as time critical, like a file download or other data, so that the people have the best possible experience with the voice quality on the Zebra device when they're on an Aruba infrastructure. Another is giving visibility into the experience that the Zebra customer is having. So we're able to collect data from the Zebra device in the palm of the hand of your customer, in the associate's hand, collect that information, and then provide that to the IT team, again, to make sure that the customer is having the best possible experience with their Zebra device. And then the last thing that comes to mind is being able to provide location context to the Zebra device so that the Zebra device knows where it is within the enterprise.
Great. Could you tell me about some of the industries that have embraced Aruba?
A lot of our mutual customers are in healthcare, logistics, warehousing, hospitality, and the government space. Those are the areas that we have the most overlap, and we're solving customer challenges together. And both Zebra and Aruba have significant market share in those particular industries. You can look in the ceiling of maybe your favorite retail store, or next time you go to visit your local doctor, look up at the ceiling, and you might see an Aruba access point sitting on the ceiling there.
You mentioned location context earlier. I know Aruba and Zebra have done a lot of work together around enabling location context indoors. Could you tell me more about that and the business cases that solves?
Sure. Generally, GPS doesn't work very well indoors in enterprise environments, as many of us have experienced. So, the Aruba infrastructure is affixed to the ceiling, and we know the location of all the Aruba infrastructure within the facility, within the enterprise. So, we can take that and we can share that location context with our partners. So, this could be maybe via Bluetooth, so that a Zebra device can understand where it is in the retail store based on the Bluetooth signals that it hears from the Aruba access points. Our latest collaboration is around a new indoor standard called 802.11 MC. Some people refer to this as fine time measurement or FTM. Others call it round trip time, RTT. It's all basically the same technology. And you can think of it as a digital tape measure. So we know where the Aruba access points are, and then we have this digital tape measure, which allows us to know how far away the Zebra device is from each of our access points. Once we know those distances, then either Aruba or the Zebra device can figure out its location. So this enables a whole new set of use cases in the enterprise. So you could be in a warehouse and maybe you're scanning a barcode with a Zebra device, and you could know the physical location within the warehouse where you scan that barcode. You could also, if a Zebra device is lost and you're not sure where it was placed, you'd be able to get the location context so that someone could find that lost Zebra device. Those are just a few of the many examples of how the location context can help provide value.
Tim, I know Aruba has developed a solution called User Experience Insights, or UXI for short. Could you tell me more about it? How does UXI integrate with Zebra devices?
Sure. Yeah, this is one of those co-developments that I'm really excited about. So yeah, as you mentioned, UXI or User Experience Insight. This originally from the Aruba side was a small box that was placed on the wall, and it would continuously test the network, not from the network's perspective, but from an end application perspective. So this little box on the wall would act like a pseudo client. It would try to access the point of sale system or try to access Office 365 or any business critical applications. And what we did in collaboration with Zebra is we took that capability and we have a software version of that that actually can reside on the Zebra device. So now, in addition to getting data from these sensors on the wall, we're getting data at the very edge in the palm of the associate's hand. So that data from the Zebra device is coordinated and collaborated with the data coming from the Aruba sensors that all feeds into one common dashboard. And that gives visibility to the IT team into the experience that the nurse or the retail associate is having with the Zebra device. So that now the IT team is empowered to potentially fix a problem even before someone complains about it, which really provides a significant amount of value. And then also, because these Zebra devices are moving within the enterprise, we're able to collect information. Let's say there is a roaming failure when you're walking between two access points, that data can be captured and the problem can be resolved. So the collaboration is giving us the IT teams visibility that they've just never had before in the enterprise.
So let's focus on retail and healthcare. Could you give us a specific example within retail?
Sure. As I mentioned, in large retail stores, GPS doesn't work very well. So think of a store that has large amounts of metal. Think of bags of mulch. All these things are not very conducive to RF signal propagation. So it can be a real challenge to find Zebra devices and some of these other use cases in that type of environment. And because the Aruba infrastructure is on the ceiling of the retail store that I'm thinking about, they can use that location context for a number of use cases. So they are placing Zebra tags on ladders. So think of a ladder that's not even on the network. It's just to help the associates reach items up on the top shelves. They're able to put a Zebra tag on that. And then using the Aruba infrastructure, they can locate those non-Wi-Fi connected ladders so that an associate can find the ladder when they need it. They can also use this location context in retail to find the devices, the Zebra devices. And the last thing that they can do is, because the associate is carrying the Zebra device, you're able to know the location of the associate. So I've logged into my Zebra device, I'm the store associate. And because we know the location of the Zebra device, now we can start to better understand where our associates are in the store. Maybe I can find out who the closest associate is to me or one of my coworkers, for example. So there's a large number of use cases that we're seeing our customers deploy in retail.
That was great. Thanks, Tim. I know we've also had some great successes in healthcare. Could you tell us one of your favorites?
Yeah, a couple come to mind. There's one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast of the United States here. For healthcare, it really comes down to patient experience. That's what we're ultimately driving for, is to be able to improve the patient experience. And the IT team, they really need to enable these clinicians. So let's just say, for example, your mom's in the hospital. You need to know that the staff can access the medical data that they need on that Zebra device in the moment they need it. And if they don't have the connectivity that they need, then that's going to negatively affect the care that the staff is able to provide to your mom. So these hospitals that I'm thinking of, they deployed Aruba infrastructure. They have large Zebra deployments for their staff. Unlike other retail stores, hospitals are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's no opportunity to, there's no downtime. They're never closed. So being able to collect that data that we were talking about off the Zebra device, to be able to ensure that the experience is as high as possible, to really give them that visibility when they don't have an opportunity they don't have any downtime. It really has been able to provide these healthcare systems with significant value, because of the combination with Zebra and Aruba, they're able to have those insights and then make sure that their clinicians are having the best possible experience, which ultimately results in better patient care.
Thanks, Tim. For any of our viewers who want to know more about Aruba or our partnership, where should they go?
For more information on Aruba and our Zebra partnership, I'd recommend going to arubanetworks.com. Aruba also has a YouTube channel that has recent developments, product announcements, customer stories. And then, of course, you can always contact your local Zebra representative.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you for your interest in the Zebra Influencer Series. Feel free to always reach out to your Zebra rep, and please join us in our next episode.